Good morning, everyone. So welcome to the National Chungcheong University online class. So today is lesson 2, malicious software from my introduction to cybersecurity. I'm Van-Linh Nguyen from the Department of Computer Science and Information Engineering. So today I will introduce four parts for the malware, the malicious software, malware and virus, phishing attack, ransomware, and cybersecurity in artificial intelligence or AI. So the first we'll mention about the malware and virus, and we'll look what is malware, what is virus, and how it look, how it works. So that is the first part. Okay, so first we're going to go to the definition. Actually, the malware that's a very small program or the software. Okay, remember that's the kind of software or small program. It's attached to the kind of system, or try to compromise or destroy confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the victim, the data system. So if you remember about the first lesson, I will mention about CIA, right? So the malware try to compromise or destroy CIA. So that's the kind of simple way to describe. So actually we have several kind of malware types, like we have adware, we have ransomware, we have spyware, keylogger, we have worm, we have bomb, keylog bomb, yeah, something like that. We have many kind of malware types. So problem is each one will have a different kind of technology. For example, we have a virus. Virus, we need to, the software need to, malicious software need to attach it to the kind of the host program, similar to the virus in our human body. So if virus want to live, right? So they need to have human body to live. If they have no human body or animal, they cannot live, right? It's similar like to virus and computer system. They need to have a kind of host program, or the host software. And the worm is similar, kind of different. The worm are kind of independent, so they can copy itself, make it similar like an independent program. So they do not need kind of a host program. So worm is kind of more complicated and become a kind of very high risk in security. And we have a logic bomb, Trojan horse, backdoor, spam, keylogger, zombie, rootkit, and each kind of technology. They will target different, victim, and they will, equip a special technique try to inject to the computer. So we will look more detail in practice later about how we can deploy each kind of system. Over here, I just a key point. We have many kind of malware, and each malware type will require special technique try to inject to the system. And to prevent that kind of malware, we need to develop different technique. Okay, we cannot treat every kind of malware similar to the, one malware similar to the other. And the question is why? Why we need to classify the malwares, malicious software I just mentioned, to make sure we can have efficient the prevention, the technique. Because if we cannot treat or you can detect the correct injection the technique, so of course we can prevent efficiently, right? So yeah, we can have a proposed defense. And we have a malware, how the malware works. Okay, this one is critical point for security. Actually, malware they try to exploit the software vulnerabilities, like buffer flow or SQL injection, or something like the software defect. Yeah. So we already learned about the software vulnerabilities in the lesson 1. So if you forgot about software vulnerability, just look back about lesson 1. But the key point, the malware try to exploit vulnerabilities, and they try to replicate itself. Malware similar like a virus to the human body. After they injected our human body, they will make a maybe billion or million copy, right? And can maybe make our whole human body got ill. So similar in the computer, they just replicate its program and try to inject every part in our computer and try to destroy or compromise the software system and operating system. And something like malware, they can try to run independent or run by, need to require some host depend if that's a virus or that's a worm or that's a backdoor or bot or rootkit. It depends. And but the key point in the malware, they try to steal the victim the data. Like they can try to steal the credit card information, right? And they can try interrupt the service. Like they can make the whole system down, right? Or they can try to blackmail the victim. Like, okay, you just pay me about $1 million, so I can return the whole control for you. So this one is very common in the ransomware, right? They can in the ransomware the case, currently become very popular. And something like malware can become a tool for cyber warfare. I think that's when we have a modern world, they always launch the attack by inject a lot of malware over the kind of critical infrastructure over the nation. Yeah. And malware and virus are a little bit different. Yeah, I just say the virus need to have a kind of host program to inject and kind of spread the whole the computer. But one thing, if the computer have very few the program, so they just virus just focus on that program. But if the program do not have a kind of vulnerability, they cannot exploit. You can see some common like a virus, they can attach itself to the kind of exe file in the window, right? When you click to the Windows program, or you can click to the file, exe file, so they can inject the kind of malicious action, like so the pop-up or ask you to, to pay money for Bitcoin, something like that. Yeah. And the one thing, the virus very specific to the operating system. Something like a Windows virus cannot run in the Linux. That's the key point. Something if you want to have, prevent some virus or you want to rescue your data, you just, put the hard disk from the Windows system, mount to the Linux, and you can copy the data. So that's the key point. Windows virus cannot run in the Linux. Yeah, so that it can help you to prevent something like you can copy from data from the Windows system to the Linux to make sure it's more secure. Yeah. And virus, the expression, so they can, infection can go through the many steps like spreading, injecting, executing, and idle. So spreading is they can broadcast the file to the many kind of connected the computers, and after that they exploit some the P2P, the protocol, and they can inject the copy to the host program, and after they can run the function, and after they can see maybe special time, they can stop to make sure the owner from the PC, they cannot determine what's happened in our PC. So the important, someone asked me, okay, the first freshman maybe asked me, which operating system have many virus and why? Windows, Linux, or Mac OS? Actually, answer this one is very difficult because it's very, it's not easy. Something like I would say the Windows, as someone would say the Mac OS, someone would say Linux, but I would say currently the Windows market size is very big, so it's very popular. So most Windows, the system, got a lot of virus. Mac OS is a little better. So you can see Windows maybe contribute to about 60% or 70% or evenly maybe 90% for operating system in several countries. Yeah. So of course, if I'm hacker, I will focus on the market. Bigger market, right? Bigger market. So, okay, talk about the virus structure. So virus structure, they have three parts: the infection, event trigger, and payload. So when the host program is inject just virus code inject about infection and to insert to the type stack the address, and it can run in together with the host program. So the most important is virus requires some event trigger, like you need to click some place, or you need to run one host program before the virus can activate. So that means if you do not click anything, do not touch anything, something virus is in idle. So you can find a new way to prevent. So it's better when you feel a little bit suspicious about the PC. Please do not touch or do not click randomly. Yeah. So ask experts to treat this man. And you can see the method: do not click any program, USB, or restart in the safe mode in the operating system, or scan with antivirus if you are not expert. Yeah. And you can see this virus structure. They include about three parts. Yeah, three parts about the injection, event trigger, and payload. So of course, payload, when we talk about the send virus over internet, so we can have a kind of in packet. Yeah, packet, we have packet payload. And here you can see the example for the copy the virus on Windows 32 worm. This is written in the assembly, the language. So we'll look later in this part. Okay, so we can have a classification about the virus. We have boot sector, file sector, macro virus, and we have many kind of technology like script virus, steal virus, polyphorus, polymorphics, metamorphics. Okay. And okay, so have you error? Yeah, so you can check virus by you can look to the folder and right click to task manager, and you can see this is how virus look in practice. And you can see this one is an Office app. You can see some alert. Yeah. Okay, so the important question is which antivirus program you have used. The trend more actually which one is okay. But justify reliable the providers, yeah, and you need to have a kind of good reputation, and you can run in the sandbox if you want to protect yourself. And okay, so summary about our part: we malware try to exploit some software vulnerabilities and try to replace itself, and some have many kind of malware types: virus, worm, keylogger, and one antivirus program maybe it's not a magic one. You need to protect by yourself. Like do not click to the kind of suspicious area. You do not click to the kind of suspicious link, and you can use some technique, some basic technique like do not plug a USB to the kind of public space. Yeah, so can protect by yourself. Okay, thank you everyone.